coming up in this read. So a tempting offer is being put on the table by somebody who is highly, highly toxic, highly manipulative, and is trying to use your beautiful nature against you. You have to defend yourself. Do not go backwards. Virgo, let's get into your July love read. Any information that you need, as always, you can find it in my pinned comment and in my description box below. If you're cross-watching for a Virgo, then please switch over the roles because I could be speaking directly to you. And please do keep in mind that this is a general reading, which means it is not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. You only take what's resonating specifically for you, and you leave what doesn't for another Virgo or cross-watcher, okay? Please also do respect the tarot and approach it with patience, an open mind and without expectations. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Okay, so Virgo, you have got healing begins, choose your battles, and strengthening bonds. Right, so with this particular energy, I am feeling strongly that somebody is quite likely about to trigger you. They're gonna, it's like their intent is to get a negative reaction out of you. So don't play in to giving them what it is that they're looking for, okay? You've done so much work on yourself, right? The last thing that you're wanting to do is to backstep and undo all of the progress that you've already done on yourself by playing into the hands of someone else, okay? So with this one, obviously choose your battles very, very wisely. Not everybody deserves a response, okay? And it is difficult. It is really, really difficult, especially when someone is clearly trying their utmost best to make you look as bad as possible, right? Your natural self-defense mechanism is going to want to kick in, and you are going to want to defend yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is all about, are they really worth your time and energy? Okay, is it really going to be worth you getting the last word in, knowing full well that even that is still playing into their hands? Okay, so focus on strengthening bonds with this Ace of Coins energy. That should be your priority right now, okay? So that's why you're being told, look, choose your battles. Not everything is going to require a response, okay? You definitely do need to make sure that you're putting yourself as a priority, okay? Right, so with that being said, I'm going to pull your tarot and we'll see if we can get deeper into this energy. Also, a little quick disclaimer, any of the zodiacs that I mentioned, please do keep an open mind and use your own discernment, right? The zodiac information is not going to be helpful to absolutely everybody. And furthermore, they could be placements in your chart, someone else's chart, or they could be character traits of somebody as well, okay? Right, so your first card out is the Queen of Cups. That's Cancerian energy. Okay, you then have the World. It's fixed energy. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius is ruled by Saturn. So potentially Capricorn energy as well. You have the Ten of Swords. It's Gemini. Okay. Seven of Coins. It's, no, it's not Virgo, it's Taurus energy, but the Seven of Coins. It's coming in towards Virgo, please. Oh, wow. King of Coins in reverse. More Taurus energy. It's Virgo. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, so you got a whole bunch of them that dropped on the floor. Right. So this is indicating a bonus message here. So I'm going to read this to you. I'll put them back in the deck, and then we'll carry on pilling your main spread, okay? Somebody is trying to backtrack, Virgo. I don't think it's you. I think it's somebody else that you're dealing with. They're trying to backtrack on something that they did. And the reason why they're trying to backtrack is because they cannot handle the repercussions of whatever it was that they did. They can't handle what they now have to deal with. Okay, so they're trying to retcon something. How this involves you, obviously, I don't know. It wasn't indicating that they were going to be very successful either. So it could well be the fact that they're trying to backtrack. That might be the thing that triggers you. Okay, because it's almost like it was indicating that they're trying to ignore the part that they played in something, make out like it wasn't a big deal when actually it was. So I could completely understand why that would be triggering a negative reaction from within you, because it's entitlement that you're dealing with at the end of the day. You know, you are dealing with someone who is very, very entitled, and they seem to put themselves over and above everybody else, and then they can't handle the consequences of when things go wrong. Now, that energy is definitely continuing in this main spread, because you've got the King of Coins that came out in reverse, and it was clear as day that it was in reverse. Any king in reverse can indicate a tyrant. Okay, someone who is basically throwing their weight around, trying to dominate over others, and basically causing a lot of disruption so that they can have control or keep power, or anything that resembles control and power, right? The other zodiacs that you got here, you've got Scorpio with the Seven of Cups, Gemini again with the Lovers, King of Wands would be Leo. You've got Moon energy with the High Priestess, Aquarius with the Star, and Sagittarius with the Nine of Wands. So Virgo, you're being told in this overall energy, you have to protect the healing progress that you have already done on yourself. You started off your read with that exact energy, and look at this, you're getting the exact same thing coming out again. Okay, this is going to be your strongest message. You have to defend how far you've already come, right? You cannot afford to go backwards with your with the progress that you've already made. And you've got the Five of Swords underneath that one as well, which does indicate that, you know, look, that there is some nasty nonsense afoot. You're going to need to be vigilant so that you can protect your own space, okay? Let's get some clarifiers out on this. Queen of Cups, the World, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so that there is no going back with something, right? It's obvious that somebody has caused you a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of grief, and it was very unnecessary as well. Really unnecessary. We're seeing with this particular combination that at one point you did trust that individual, and probably trusted them way more than you should have. But that doesn't mean that whatever happened here was your fault, okay? It doesn't mean that at all. The thing is that you have to remember with people who are programmed like that, they will try it on with absolutely everybody, okay? They will. And it's the ones who allow that behavior to continue because they're just putting up with it. They're the ones that people like that will constantly bounce back to, okay? So there was nothing that you did that encouraged this kind of attention towards yourself. Unfortunately, though, you do find yourself in a situation where you you're going to have to defend yourself against them once again, right? So it can be done in a way that is not going to overwrite that healing progress that you've already made on yourself. And there's a few ways that you could do that. The first one obviously being, don't play into their hands. They're clearly trying to get a reaction out of you. Don't go for it, okay? Be the bigger person, basically. And I know how patronizing that sounds, especially when this is someone who clearly has got it's like they trigger something emotional within you. So it's like that's their power card, that's their ace card, if you will. So what you don't want to be doing is handing over your power to them. Can you tell us more about this energy, please, for Virgo collective in love? Thank you. Okay, that's reversed. The shadow side in reverse, the devil in reverse. Yeah, be the bigger person. So what I'm feeling with this, Virgo, is someone has had it in for you for quite a while, right? It has definitely been coming out of your reads fairly consistently, right? Somebody's got an axe to grind with you. For whatever reason, they seem to have made you their target. You're going to be the bigger person, though, with the devil being in reverse. Not playing. The only way that you're going to win the game with someone like that is to not play. Don't play it. That's how you win it. Devil reversed. I mean, that's a beautiful energy when it's reversed. It's someone who's saying no, and they're meaning no. It's someone who is not associating themselves with anybody who is going to be toxic and vile and despicable. They're just not associating themselves with it at all. Whoever this King of Coins in reverse is, very, very selfish. Really selfish. That's the type of person, especially right next to the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Coins. That's the type of person who'd sell their own granny for a tenner. Do you know what I mean? It's like there is no low that they wouldn't stoop. They would screw over anyone and everybody just to maintain their position. Whether it's a real position or a perceived position makes no difference. That's someone who will literally do anything. Like, there isn't anyone that they wouldn't throw under the bus to save their own skin. Very, very quick to lie as well. Like, lying comes so naturally to them. As naturally as breathing. Incapable of telling the truth if their own life depended on it. That's the type of energy I'm picking up here. Really, really unpleasant. I don't know why this is showing up in your love read, but there it is. You then have the Lovers, the King of Wands, and the High Priestess. Can you tell us about this energy, please, for Virgo? Thank you. Right, that's off balance. A Page of Wands. Okay. So that's like really exciting news that's coming around the corner for you. Oh, that's reversed as well. Eight of Cups reversed. Shit. Virgo, your first card out was the Queen of Cups, right? Now, don't pay attention to the gender, because where there's a gender in tarot, it just points to the polarization of either the feminine or the masculine principle. This is someone who is trying to emotionally, it's like emotionally blackmail you, or try to appeal to your soft heart and your soft nature, and the fact that you prefer to see the good in everybody. The issue comes in when you try to see the good in someone where there is no good to be found. So you end up making excuses for their crappy behaviours, this, that and the next. And at some point, you have done that for this individual. Like, you desperately wanted to see the good in them. So it's like you were creating things in your own heart and in your own mind. Well, they must be a good person because they've done this, this or this. But at the end of the day, listen, they only did it for their own self-interest. They didn't do it out of the goodness of their own heart. They did it because they could achieve something through doing it. So like, they're not self-sacrificing or anything like that. All right. So with this good nature of yours, they are going to try and use your own good nature against you, Virgo. Like, definitely. You've got, remember that came out off balance, right? So you've got like an intriguing, interesting, possibly very exciting offer that's coming in towards you. But it's the type of offer that is shrouded in quite a lot of mystery. And it is too good to be true, right? So 8 of Cups reversed, yeah, you do not want to be going back to that. You don't. It is going to be very, very tempting though. So a tempting offer is being put on the table by somebody who is highly, highly toxic, highly manipulative, and is trying to use your beautiful nature against you. You have to defend yourself. Do not go backwards. You have gone through so much to get to the point that you're currently at. Okay? Don't sabotage your own healing progress, especially not for this asshole, whoever that is, especially not for them. They wouldn't do, like, listen, they wouldn't do for you what you have or would have done for them. Like, they wouldn't have done it for anybody. And yet they're going to be expecting you to go over and above to feed into whatever it is that they're trying to achieve from you. 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Reject every offer that comes from that individual. I am telling you. I am telling you straight up. Everything about this read is dodgy as fuck. Like, for real, for real. Again, I don't know how that is connected to love. Like, it could be a family member, it could be an old friend, it could be an old work colleague that you carried on the friendship with outside of the workplace. Somehow this is connected into how you feel towards them. Let's see what's going on, what else is going on in love. So Virgo, please. Thank you. Learn. Guilt, fucking hell, intense and tested. Okay. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. Yeah, no shit. No shit. Intense. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. So be mindful of any connection where you feel like you have to walk on eggshells, like you're constantly being made to feel like you're the bad one, you're the wrong one, constantly being made to feel guilty as well. You do know that guilt blocks off your sacral chakra. Sacral chakra deals with pleasure and is blocked by guilt. Someone's trying to make you doubt your own version of reality, aka gaslight the ever-living shit out of you, Virgo. And that is pissing me off. It is really irritating me because that's not right. It's not fair. My entire channel is built on helping others to take back their power and to start standing up for themselves. Never be afraid to tell someone to GTFO when required. And you know what? If that makes you look like a bitch or a bastard, then so be it. Okay? Nobody, Virgo, nobody has got the right to treat you like this. Nobody. I don't give a shit who they are. If that's your parent, if that's your child, if that's your boss, I don't give a shit who they are. Nobody has got the right to treat another human being in this way. That is absolutely disgusting, and you can and you should stand up for yourself and take back your power. That is what my entire channel is built on. Let love show you how to learn from each other. Okay, so never forget what it is that they did to you before. And really analyze them. Analyze them. Study them closely. Have they really changed? Have they really changed? And I'll tell you something else as well. If anybody's got a problem with you taking back your power and standing up for yourself, they're a fucking narcissist. Straight away. Because it's only narcissists that have got a problem with people taking back their power. Beware of what it is that you're projecting, for the qualities that you admire in one another are qualities that you both possess. Equally so, the qualities that you don't like are also your own reflection. So that's a nod towards shadow work, okay? Look at the qualities that they are projecting onto everybody else, and then analyze your own behavior and go, do I do that to anybody? Have I ever done that to anybody? If so, then how can I change it? So it's all about breaking the cycles, okay? My beloved, it's beautiful. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So feeling disconnected from the good people around you because you're dealing with this. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So the behaviours of others is beyond your control. Wouldn't it be amazing if we all just had a magic wand and we could heal everybody and make everyone better people? It's never going to happen though. So, you know, you have to accept, like, you're not going to be able to change this individual. They are the way that they are. There is nothing that anybody can do about it except for themselves, but it looks like they've chosen a much, much different path than you. Not your circus, not your problem. Okay? Focus on the kind, decent ones that are around you. Grow closer to those ones. Else, please, for Virgo. Thank you. Soak up the present moment. Are you dehydrated of life? When you're on the constant not-so-merry-go-round, you don't experience the profound bliss to be had right here, right now. Stop fucking about, sit your ass down and live in the present moment. Enjoy the rewards of what it is that you've sown. Yeah, it's beautiful. So remember, where your focus goes, your energy grows. Okay? And that's what you manifest. Wherever your focus goes, that's what you call back in. Okay, interesting read. So yeah, that is what I have for you, Virgo. If you would like to book a private reading that is more catered towards your specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.